All right, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, if I can ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and all of a sudden you get a text message, it's a lot like hitting a wall. It's never comfortable. It can always throw you off, and it's never a good thing. So, if you could hold those off until the end, I'd appreciate that. And actually, if you need to get a hold of us, the best way to reach us is by joining on Discord, and you'll find the address right here under me, right on this beam here, right below me there. All right, now, also, if we could ask you guys to stay in the audience section, that would be really helpful, because if you're in the audience section, you'll be safe from the very large and dangerous sea creatures that, that my insurance company tells me we have to warn you guys about, right? But even more dangerous than that is our moderation team, and they're, a team of very skilled, highly trained. They trained on top of Mount Ravenhall, and, at this dojo, it's all very, it's all very scary, really. But we're going to ask you to, basically stay in the audience section. That would be very helpful. Also, listen, I've hosted over 500 events in Altspace, and I've seen pretty much everything. But I get asked a question every single day. Every single day, somebody says, "Why are we here?" And it's a reasonable question. I mean, not everybody reads the event description. They come in and they find themselves at the bottom of the ocean. They step out of the airlock. They see all these sharks swimming around, and they're like, "What is this all about?" All right. So I think it's fun to ask the audience that question. All right. And just to give you guys some help, the answer is right here beneath my podium, right, written right there. All right. Okay, everybody, why are we here? Let me hear it.
To be a shark.
Melvin, you're my hero.
Wow. Okay, that's getting better and better every time. Big fan of Melvin over here. For some reason, even though my friends, they're not out yet, but you guys will see in just a minute. You'll end up getting a favor. Most do. Now, that was enthusiastic. It's very cool. All right, so this event is still in development. We're still working on this. We have a lot of groundbreaking stuff that we don't think's ever been seen before in Altspace that's coming soon. I want you to check back often for it, because we're going to be revealing a lot of new stuff, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys. It's been hard to be quiet about it, but it's coming very soon, and I hope you come back and take a look and see how it is. That being said, because we're always testing new stuff, that means there may be problems during the show, right? And I like to take a minute at the beginning to be able to thank everybody for their patience, because in the moment when we're going through it and trying to put on the best show, we don't always get a chance to thank you for your patience, and I'd like to do that now. All right, now if you're going to notice on your menu wheel at the very top of that is a microphone icon. Now that microphone icon, when it's cleared, we can hear everything that's happening in your environment, and I do mean everything. And normally at this point we turn that to red, but you know what? We're told that people don't like this. All right. And be honest with you, I don't like it much either, because I like hearing you guys laugh. I like being able to interact with you. Right. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to leave that open. All right. But if it happens during the show that maybe, some people are standing over here and they're having a conversation that's better suited for the campfire, and my moderation team, my highly trained moderation team, if they happen to notice that, it's throwing me off or something like that, what they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and turn that microphone icon to red. Now, if that happens, don't worry. You'll still be able to express yourself by using that pink cheek smiley face emoji in your menu wheel. When you click on that, your emoji panel opens up, offers you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. And I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate. But if I can, I would like to reserve this one here, because this is by far the most distracting of all the emojis. It really is. Giant hands sticking out of your head. You can't really miss that. And we're going to use this as kind of a signal. So if my voice goes choppy, I'm going to want to know that. If the roof starts leaking, I'm going to want to know that. If Sharky starts making fun of me while I've got my back turned, I'm going to want to know that too. All right. So what you're going to notice is also, if you happen to be one of those that stands there and goes like this for the entire show, right? I got to say, it might just be you that's having the problem, and you may just need to re-enter the space, right? But if I see like 5 of you doing it at one time, I know there's a problem that I'm going to need to address, okay? So I want to thank you for your help with that. All right, now, let's see here. Now, I host about 10 events a week. And, while I'm, doing that, I have a lot of people coming through. It's like hundreds of people every week, and I still can't solve my problem, right? But this show's really been working out with that. You guys want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out now. Anybody want to meet my friends?
Bring them out.
You guys aren't muted.
Yeah.
Come on, let's hear it. You guys want to meet my friends?
Yeah.
Fioravante, do you want to see Melvin?
I really do.
Okay, good to hear. All right, so here we go. We're going to bring out my friends right now. We're going to bring out Melvin, Buster, and Fang. Now, these are my friends. They're looking good right now. They really are. They're all toned. They're all fit because this show's been working out. But for the longest time, I had people in my events, but for some reason, they weren't willing to help me feed a shark. Right? I don't understand. And then I had a talk with an admin that changed my life forever. This admin told me that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. And I said, anything? Really? That's great. So I got right to work. I studied the ways of Unity. I mastered the Unity uploader, and we assembled a year's worth of kits and prizes to give away to you guys because you know what? It's not enough to expect you guys to be a hero. It's not enough to expect you guys to help me save the environment one shark at a time. Oh no, you guys need some incentive. So we're going to be giving away, and we've been using this as a prize, but we're going to be changing the prize out in January. All right. So sometime in January there. So there's only a short amount of time left to win this mug. All right. But in addition to this mug, you're also going to get this holiday tree right here, right? Which has been, we're going to get into that in just a moment, but you're going to win 2 prizes tonight, not just one. And we're going to be doing this through the new year. Okay, so that's 2 world building kits just for you if you're one of our winners. And I'm hoping you're going to want this mug. And listen, you can use this in your home space. You can use this in your event spaces. You can use this in your world building. You don't have to use it as a mug. You can wear it as a hat. Or maybe you can host an event in there. Like, it's coffee time with Michael Forrest, right? And I would have to go to that event because it's got my name on it. I tend to, go to the events that have my name on it. So yeah, I'm hoping you're going to want that. Making any noise. Now, if you want to be a contestant on our show, what you can do is come up to this railing here in front of my podium. You're going to see that my friend Sharky is floating in the water here. Now, if that pointer that's coming out of your right hand, if you aim that at Sharky's nose, you're going to see a spinning target. Now, if you get that spinning target, you're going to squeeze your trigger on there, and you'll see a text prompt appear in the air in front of you, and there you can enter your Altspace username, not your display name. It has to be your username. And you can find this by going into your main menu, by clicking on that smile tab that says me, and you'll see there just below your display name in parentheses is going to be your username. And that's all we need to do there. All right, now listen, while we wait for you guys to fill that out, if you guys are having any problems with anyone in Altspace, maybe you're not getting along with someone in the campfire, maybe people are trolling your events, maybe they're like scheduling events along your side with weaponized scheduling, and you're having these issues, we can take care of that for you. All you have to do is send them a come visit, get them to be on the show. My friends will get to eat. You won't have any problem, and maybe Altspace will be a better place, right? Right? It's everybody wins. That's great. All right. So now what you're going to notice is you're going to see a raise hand button appear on your lower right as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. Now, if you'd like to be a contestant on today's show, just press that raise hand button. You are going to notice that that hand will turn blue. Once that hand is blue, you're ready to go. You're in our system. And listen, if we invite you up, please make sure you can have your microphone open because we are going to be able, we're going to need to be able to talk to you, to communicate with you in order, for you to be one of our winners here. All right. So just press that blue hand, that hand till it turns blue one time. If you press it again, you'll get off the list. So just make sure it's, it stays blue there. I see I only got 1 volunteer so far. Just 1. Nobody out there is brave enough to help me feed a shark. I got room for 3 up here. I do. I mean, I'll take 1 if that's all I got. Oh, I see I got 2. Anybody else? All right, let's see. Anybody else want to be contested on today's show? I just need a brave volunteer. 1 more, all right? And you'll have a chance to win not just this coffee mug, but this holiday tree. And you can put this in your home space. It'll be very nice. It reacts to light, too. It's very fascinating. It's got a collider, the whole thing. It's very special. All right, anybody else want to? All right, we can go with 2. If you guys just want to do 2, that's fine. All right, but if you press that raise hand button, you'll get on our list. We've got Fioravante is 1. We've also got Razan is another. Anybody else would like to be a contestant on today's show? Anybody? All right, let's see. All right, nobody else wants to be a contestant on today. If you want to be a contestant on today's show, just press that raise hand button. Hey, Doc Warlock, welcome. And again, if you are, you can win one of these prizes here. We've got 2 prizes that we're giving away today. Hey, Curb CE, how's it going? Welcome. All right, let's see. We had some people coming in late. So listen, if anybody would like to win one of our prizes, just press that raise hand button and we'll have you up here. All right, cool. Well, it looks like we're just going to start out with 2. That's fine. What we're going to do now is we're going to extend these bridges. Now, the people I just called, Fioravante, and also, let's see, who's the other one? We have Razan. If you would come on up here. If you need to recenter it all, try not to do that on stage because if you do, you're going to end up in the audience and it's going to be awkward for everybody. Look at that. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm going to come back up on stage too. All right, now hang on a second while I pull these bridges back. Here we go. Okay, now Fioravante, you've been on the show before, right?
I have.
You have.
I was eaten.
You were, but not entirely.
I was. No, I survived. I got better.
All right, good. All right, good, excellent. That's nice to hear. That's good, excellent. See, everybody, it's not that dangerous. All right, now, Razin, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Maybe a little over a year.
A little over a year. So you've pretty much done everything. You've had your time. You've seen everything Altspace
Yeah.
has to offer. Yeah. Okay. I can understand that. All right. So if we'd come on up here and go, up this ramp here. And when we get up here, you're going to notice we have a series of yellow X's. How about you pick out a yellow X that you're comfortable on and just stand there. Once you're on that yellow X, you can recenter, make yourself comfortable. And as a minor formality for our insurance company, you're going to see that there's a consent button right in front of you. Now, if you press that consent button, you'll get, checked into our system. Just a minor formality for our insurance company. That's all. Nothing to worry about. Just press that consent button right in front of you, Razin. Is it working? There we go. Oh, excellent. That's great. All right. So you guys are all checked in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make you feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Excellent. Now, just a fun little reminder, any attempts to escape, let's see. Let's see, I'm getting one more call here. All right, from my producers telling me one more call. I think that means we have another volunteer. We do. All right, it looks like Curbs wants to be on our show. Curbs, did you check in with Sharky first? Because that's important. If you don't, something bad will happen. How about it, Curbs? You out there?
Yes, over here.
Curbs? Hey, Walla, how's it going? All right, Curbs. Oh, there you go. All right, have you checked in with Sharky yet, Curbs?
I don't.
All you have to do is aim your pointer. Don't be sorry. This is why we're here. All right. You're helping me feed a shark. We're grateful. Go ahead and point your pointer at Sharky's nose right there. Right. And you get a spinning target when you do that.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Awesome. So just put in your username, not your display name, your username, which is Curbs_CAOTICE. And you just put that in there. And while we wait here, let's just get all set up here. And again, just to remind everybody today for this show, we're going to be giving away 2 prizes. We're going to be giving away this holiday tree, and we're going to be giving away this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. All right, we're going to be doing this through the new year, and then in January we're going to change our prizes out. All right, now Curbs, you get your name all in there?
I think so.
All right, cool. Come on up. Come on up here. All right, now I'm just going to pull back these bridges so you don't get, tempted to escape here. All right, now let's see here. How long have you been around Altspace, Curbs?
Joined today.
You joined today?
Oh.
Everybody, this is horrible. Curbs didn't get to do anything. I didn't get to enjoy Altspace at all. This is terrible. But you know what? It's going to be okay. Maybe you'll win. Come on up here. Come up this ramp here, and you're going to have to maybe go around the back tank here. Got a spot in the middle just for you. If you go stand on this yellow X right here, right? Now, once you're on this yellow X, you'll be able to recenter, get comfortable. Just go ahead and press that consent button. Just a minor formality for our insurance company. Oh, excellent. That's great. All right, so you should be all checked in here. All right, that's great. Yeah, you are. That's terrific. Now we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your very own so you feel safe, secure, and comfortable. There you go. And just a reminder to everybody, any attempts to escape, will immediately disqualify you from our events, all of them, and I'm told that's excessive. Right. But you know what? We've had a problem with runners lately that try to escape. And, we don't think that's really fair to my friends. And it's kind of like animal cruelty. So we're taking a stand against that, everybody. All right. Now, the way our show is going to work is we're going to ask our contestants, our volunteers, a question. All right. And listen, don't worry. There are no right answers here. There are only those answers that convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Easy, right? So that's really all there is to it. So your fate is going to be in the hands of our audience. And now our audience is going to notice that numbers have appeared above your head. And now you all have the ability to vote by clicking on the nameplate of your favorite contestant. So let's say that Fioravante has a really terrific answer and you really like it. If you click on Fioravante's nameplate, you'll see that the number goes up by 1. But let's say that Curbs has an even better answer than that. And you're like, oh, why did I vote for Fioravante? Well, all you have to do is click on that nameplate. You can change your vote at any time until we lock in the votes. All right, everybody, we're going to begin with our first question. Now, Fioravante, are you ready?
I am.
Excellent. Well, if you look over in the distance, you'll see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. And over there, they mocked up this holiday tree. And they enlarged a flask, they put in a star-shaped stopper, and they filled it with this liquid, which I'm told is absolutely not plutonium. As a matter of fact, if anyone hears anything on the news about a missing plutonium shipment, we don't know anything about that. Absolutely nothing. All right. Now, I'm told by Dr. Startling that under no circumstances should we ever drink what's inside this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, what will happen if we drink it?
Well, I dare say you'll probably turn it into a fish.
What happens if a fish drinks it?
They turn into a human.
Wow. Okay, transformational powers going on here at
It's
Shark
got
Time, everybody.
transformational, and it's very painful.
Yes.
The transformation. I mean, you start sprouting
sure.
scales. If you're
Becoming
not
a
near
different
water
species,
when it
that's-
happens, I mean, you're kind of in
Yeah.
trouble. I guess you can jump in your bathtub or your shower. And
Yeah, well,
But-
down here we're right at the bottom of the ocean, so we got kind
you
of an
are, you
advantage.
are. But if you were to
Yes.
drink it elsewhere, it could be
I see.
problematic. And
Very good. Wow. Well, the audience
if it's
really liked that. You got
if
5
it was
votes
to
already.
spill and if Sharky was to drink it, I mean, he'd be a human and eventually he'd sink to the bottom and drown.
Don't
So it's
give
very
him any
dangerous.
ideas. Don't give him any ideas. All right, Curbs, let me ask you. If you drink what's inside this, what do you think will happen?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think the only way to find out is to drink it. But if I had,
No, really. If
to
only-
guess, I'd
If
say I don't know.
if only we had some volunteers that have already pressed the consent button. If only. Imagine that. Okay, so now, Razin, let me ask you, what do you think will happen if you drink this liquid?
We'll get disqualified and banned from Michael Forrest's events because only the winner gets.
When you put it like that, it sounds so sad, everybody. Okay, all right, everybody. Listen, I want you all to take a moment to consider which contestant's answer you like the best. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to, oh, well, the band's quit again. The music song's not playing its entirety. Okay, well, that's a technical problem. We'll get through it. But take a moment to consider your favorite contestant and get your votes in while you can, because I'm going to close the voting in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. It looks like, oh, wow, looks like we don't have a clear winner yet here. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance to our next round. And as we do so, all right, let's see. That's great. Now we're going to ask you guys another question. Now, the audience may notice that our contestants' names have changed color, and that's because they've survived one round here at Shark Time. And as we begin our second round, we're going to begin with our second question. And this time, we're going to start down on the other end by Razin here. All right, Razin, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now is, let me see here. Now, Sharky, he's been spending a lot of time at the surface, and he's fascinated by people. He really is. He's been studying human civilization, and he told me that some cultures actually believe that when you eat something, you take on the qualities of what you eat, right? I mean, we even have an old adage about that, an old saying that says you are what you eat, right? So tell me, if Fang eats you, Razin, what behavioral changes can we expect to see in the next couple weeks?
Girl changes. It's a difficult question. Let's see.
Yes, it is. That's the idea, to stump you, to give Fang his best chance.
Oh, I got
Let's see here. Gonna reset the votes, everybody, and take a moment. It's okay. It's not like your life depends on it. I mean, it kind of does, but
Well, actually,
Yeah.
my life depends on it.
yes, it does. Okay, all right. So Fang will start acting like his life depends on things. Okay, so that's an answer. How about you, Curbs? What do you think?
I think he's going to start ingesting large amounts of soda for no particular reason.
So Buster's going to develop a soda habit. Look at that. That's a good answer, Curbs. I like that. All right. Now, Fioravante, what behavioral changes can we expect to see in your favorite shark, Melvin, in the coming weeks if he succeeds?
Melvin is going to develop a severe Red Dead Redemption 2 addiction. He's going to want to
Yes.
eat a lot of coffee, pickles.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's probably going to be very, very insistent that you get a television down there so he can catch up on The Mandalorian, because I don't think he saw the final
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Mhm.
He might really like doll houses,
Yes. Yes.
and
Melvin,
he
you
might
hear
want.
that? You're going to take up
yeah.
hobbies. That's
He's going to take up
interesting.
hobbies. I mean,
There we go. All right, everybody. Well, if everybody would take a moment to consider, their favorite contestant, all right, take a moment to vote. And our band quit, so we don't have the whole song. You hear that? That's just sad. All right, I think I'm just going to skip doing that for now. But let me ask you guys, right? We're going to take a moment here to lock in our votes. Everybody, take a moment to consider your favorite contestant right now, because we're going to lock in the votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see what we got here. I'm seeing a frowny face in the audience. I guess somebody was. Oh no, Curbs is gone.
oh no.
Oh no. What happened? Oh no, we lost Curbs. Okay, all right. Well, that could have been why the frowns were. Oh wait, no, I'm seeing some hands there. I'm seeing some hands. They're coming back. No, the hands are gone.
No, they're gone.
Okay, this is highly unusual. I saw some hands there. Okay, well, maybe this is another runner. That would be bad. Curbs was doing pretty well, too. That's sad. All right. Well, you know what? Let's clear it out then. All right. Let's say that, all right. Now, Buster, get ready for a very light snack. Okay. Oh, Curbs is still here. Okay. All right. Well, let's work this out. Here we go. I'm not sure what happened there, but let's extend the bridges, have you back up here. Come on back up, Curbs. Let's see here. Because it looks like we don't have a clear winner here. We had we had that vote again, no lowest score. Come on back up and let's get you back into position there because I think we're going to go into the next round there. So go on up and take your place there. All right. Very good. Not sure what happened. All right. Let's clear our votes out, everybody. Here we go. And let's see. You back up there. All right. Excellent. So now what we're going to do, right, is just give you back your glass enclosure. We don't want you becoming uncomfortable there. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pull back our bridges here. Excellent. Now we're going to move into our third round. Everybody's doing pretty well. We've normally had our sharks have normally eaten by now. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance to our third round here. And when you came in, you may have noticed in the lobby that we have a Patreon sign up. All right, and you may notice on this beam here, we have a buy us a coffee link. And the reason we have this is we normally don't get paid to do this, but we are trying to raise money for some better equipment so we can put on more interactive experiences for you all. And in addition to that, listen, we joke around an awful lot about feeding a shark in here, but in the real world, we're actually trying to save a shark. So a portion of what we collect is going to be going to the Bimini Shark Lab. And they do important research there. They raise awareness about some of the horrific practices of shark finning. And in addition to that, they make people aware of some of the environmental challenges facing sharks in our oceans today. All right, now we're gonna start off on let's start with you, Fioravante. We're gonna ask you a question. Let's get the voting set up here and get everything ready. Okay, we're all ready to go. All right, now your question is this. Now we've had a lot of trouble with the octopus over the hill there, and the giant octopus, I should say, and her name is Charlotte. Okay, she's picked the stage name out, and she's agreed not to kill us all if we give her a chance to be VR famous. So we had her buy the set to train and to practice and to rehearse and stuff. And it turns out I was right. She doesn't fit in the Ravenhall Aquadrome. She can't get in here. It was a mess. It was horrible. But she still insisted on being on the show. So I told her that she could actually participate from outside. Right. But we're wondering, what could she do during a show that would really get our audience's attention?
Well, not many people know this, but Charlotte is an amazing professional opera singer, and she's also dabbled in ballet.
Wow.
You might think,
with 8 legs.
I'm telling you, 8-legged ballet. You haven't lived until you have seen that beautiful octopus do some spins and twirls. And I mean, she's so limber considering her size.
Well, she's
she
huge, but it's true. She's very elegant.
She can sing at the same time she's doing the ballet. And I think that would be an amazing performance. I would love to see Charlotte. It's been a big dream of mine.
We're going to have to give that a try, everybody. We are. That's awesome. All right,
it's
now,
on my
Curbs,
bucket list.
Exactly. Now, Curb, CE, let me ask you, what can Charlotte do to win over our audience? Oh, wait, I think you're not on the megaphone anymore. Let's see here. Let's see. Curbs, there you go. All right, now you're back on the air. You should be back on the air. There you go.
Yes. What was I saying? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if never saw octopus do a backflip before.
Okay, a little bit choppy, but I think I got it. Okay, so, all right, how about you, Razin? What do you think?
Well, I think if she gets inside, would all be too dead for her to win our hearts. So her goal is better served by staying outside.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go, everybody. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lock in our votes now, all right, and see how everybody did. All right, let's lock in our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did. Ooh, Curbs, let me ask you something. Is there anybody we should contact considering what's about to happen?
No.
No? So another question. Does anybody know where you are right now?
Yes.
They do. Uh-oh. Usually people say no. Okay. Well, all right. That's an issue. Listen, I'm told that, all right, listen, everybody, Curbs was never here. Got it? All right, cool. Now, I'm told that this experience is a lot easier if you scream on the way out. So as you meet Buster, why don't you give us your best scream? Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Okay, well, listen, if anybody saw that particular effect there, listen, when we first got this event together, that particular effect, you saw the admins express some concern about it. They did. And I was kind of shocked because, listen, we have to do that. That's just seasoning. That's all that is, right? As a matter of fact, if we have to do that because while most avatars are delicious, there are some avatars that have that green tag above their head. It gives them kind of a nasty, minty aftertaste. My friends don't like it, so we have to put in that seasoning just to make it better for them. That's all. That's just seasoning. And if you're back at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had at Shark Time tonight, right? And you talk about that particular effect, I want you to remember that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all that's ever going to be. That's all it's ever been. And if you think it looks like something else, all right, I think that says more about you than it does us. Okay. And you know what? I'm really glad we could have this talk. I feel better. You guys feel better? Your microphones are open, people. You guys feel better?
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm glad. See, everybody feels good now. All right, so now we are going to, let's see, who do we have left here? All right, well, it looks like we're going to go into our sudden death round, all right, which my friends hope is going to be very sudden. All right, and let's reset our scores here. All right, get ready to vote, everybody. All right, let's start out with you, Razin. Now, the nearby sandbar, all right, they just came out with a new drink. Everybody's loving it, and they want to give it a name. All right, what do you think we should call this new drink, Razin?
Which drink?
The one that the local sandbar came up with. It's very tasty.
Oh, a new drink? It should
Yes,
be called,
it needs a name.
it should be called You Should Just Let Me Die until my brain is too dead to come up with a witty answer.
Cheerful, everybody. Okay. Okay, what do you think should be called?
Let's see. This is hard. I'm not very good at naming drinks.
And it's besides, it's not like on it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Sandy Deliciousness. I don't know. Sandy
Sandy
Deliciousness. It's from the sandbar and it's delicious, so it's Sandy Deliciousness.
Now,
We'll go with that. Please don't kill me.
Why do you think live more than Fioravante?
What did you say?
Why do you think that you deserve to live more than Fioravante? Tell our audience.
I deserve to live more than her.
You see that? Humility.
Presumptuous of
Shark
you.
Time brings out the best and the worst in everybody. All right, now Fioravante. Present.
Well, I'm a coward, and I've had too long to think about my death, so my meat is spoiled, and I'll taste really, really nasty before Melvin. It's been proven with hunters that if the animal knows in advance and has a long time to suffer, the meat tastes like ugh. So we don't want Melvin to have a
Not that
nasty.
we got that seasoning to make it better.
No, it's going to be rancid. I am really, really scared. I'm probably going to defecate myself.
Wow.
It's not going to be a good thing for Melvin. Choose the brave person over there. You don't want to do
Okay.
this to poor Melvin.
Wow, look at all the humanity, people, that's coming out in these final moments here at Shark Time. All right, we're going to take a moment to lock our votes in. In 3, in 2, in 1, the voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. All right. Razin, let me ask you, do you have any plans later? No, you don't? All right, cool. Does you are? No? All right, excellent. Well, listen, I'm told there's a lot better if you scream on the way out. So let's introduce you to my friend Fang here. Here we go, everybody. Bye, Razin. Thanks for joining us. All right, now, again, everybody, we're going to have T-shirts made to remember, and I think you all know what I'm about to say, but that's just seasoning. That's all that is, right? Remember that. That's important. All right. Well, it looks like Fioravante is going to be our winner tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to take down this glass enclosure. And Fioravante, if you join me down here to take a picture in front of this mug here. Right. Yeah. Now, our audience can help too. Fiora, once you get positioned in place here, you just face me like in this direction there. And I'm going to get the picture set up so we can announce you on our Twitter. Watch out for that. Now, face me now. And I'm going to count down for 3. You can yell out Shark Time. But if our audience can throw up as many emojis as possible, show how happy you are for Fioravante. Let's get a picture of her in front of this prize here. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Say Shark Time. Shark Time! There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. All right, that came out good. All right, everybody. Now, at the end of our events, what we do is we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. We do, right? And there we have this hovercraft that you can fly around, and it's a lot of fun. If you have any questions about Altspace, questions about happy to take those. Or you can hang out here if you want. I'm going to take the stage blockers off. You can spend if you like. And I'm gonna, extend these bridges as we head on out. And I want to thank you all for joining us. And please feel free to check us out next time this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, when we're going to go again. You'll find us on the all section of the events tab in your main menu. And I forgot to open the portal again. Listen to this. That's not professional at all. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we have a portal in the back in the airlock that we could all go out to the academy if we so choose. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. You've been a great audience, and I'll see you next time. All right, heading on out.